Alright guys, here it is. The video of switching PH 2.0 connectors over to A30. Be the same if you're switching over to BT 2.0. China Hobby Line, I asked them to send me some of their 450 mAh 1S packs with the PH 2.0 connector so I can make this video, show you the swap. It's pretty easy. There's a couple tips that I want to share, and hopefully you guys can be successful too. Now, I did screw up one connector. I've done this a few times and mistakes happen. They're plastic. You really can't leave the heat on too long. It's on and off. On to the next one. Another tip is don't cut your old connectors off batteries at once, because you'll short it once you touch them together. I like to do one at a time. I'll show you that. You can take it out of the lead. It's quite easy. So what we're going to do is remove the A30 off of one of my old dead batteries that I also did this trick with, just to avoid connecting them in case there's any juice left in them. Move it out of the way. Action camera is definitely not good for macro, so you probably can't see any of this, but I'm just gonna cover it in some tape. You really want to be quick when doing anything with these tiny connectors, because you can melt the shit out of the plastic real easy. It's a bigger problem when you're changing the connector on the drone side, because the pins that stick out, they can move. So a trick I like to do, just since there's no power, I stick one of these battery connectors into the female one before I start soldering on it, so the pin can't move. And like I said, be quick. I would have my fan on right now, but then you wouldn't be able to hear anything I said. Oh, I'm gonna grab one of these China Hobby Line 450s that have the PH 2.0 connector, but they were nice enough to send me so I could make this kind of video and then test them out. So we're gonna remove the PH 2.0. I'm gonna take it one pin at a time so they don't touch. Just pull it out. I'm gonna cut it right below that. Give me a little bit of wire. Alright, let's add some solder to that. I am far from a master at soldering. I think that's good. I'm gonna put the heat shrink up. Oh shit, did I heat it? And I'll probably leave all these pieces on my desk for way too long and make a mess of it again. So who wants a clean desk anyway? heat shrink before I forget. It's probably gonna heat it up. Okay. Just heat gun that up. Almost looks like a factory one. And it works. Nice. I'm gonna do the same thing to the rest of the batteries they sent me, and I'm gonna charge some of them, and I'm gonna rip them. Alright, so I just want to reiterate to really take your time and don't leave the soldering iron on these little connectors too long. I accidentally did on this one, and you probably can't see because it's so small. I'll maybe take a macro shot with my phone, but the connector pushed a little bit through. I think it should still work. We're gonna find out in a second. But yeah, be very careful. These connectors are plastic. You heat up the pins and it'll just get pushed right through like nothing. I would actually replace it if I had enough connectors for all of these, but I gotta use this one still.